Copy that.
Back with you here in a few minutes. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I was just talking with Nathan Moore. And got some storms. One's actually tornado warning. South of him. So we'll get with him in a minute. I want to go ahead and touch on the hurricane possible forecast. Hey, Alec, Debbie, Mon, Sparrow, Brian S., and everybody else. There's going to be a little bit of crackling in my audio. That's because I've got so many web pages up to show you guys. So let's get right to it. Close one window down, that'll help out. So, get on with Invest 92L. And I tell you what's really crazy. I've been watching this for days. And look where that thing's at. It's over Georgia. I have never seen a possible tropical cyclone form over land in the U.S. So, get here and show you the satellite view. That doesn't look like much right there. Keep an eye on this area right here. It's really hard to see. I'll go ahead and play this. And it's hard to see, but you can see a bit of a spin right there in the center. Turn my camera up here, that might help. But there you can see the spin. That's where this upper level circulation is. Go ahead and show you the National Hurricane Center. And they have an 80% chance of this thing forming. Now the red area here, that's the 5-day forecast. I don't know, Alec. My Nightbot, I'm going to get rid of it, man. Don't worry about it. Just don't do it. Whatever you did, don't do it again until I get rid of that. Yeah, I'm starting to have issues with Nightbot. I want to get rid of it. So anyway, let's get back to this real quick. Because Nathan's getting out in his car, and he's going to go after that one that's Torwarn there in Nebraska. And maybe some others. It's, I guess, NWS, Hastings is saying there's 4 circulations going on. So anyway, within the next 5 days, this area right here is the key area. So we'll look at the models, and I'll bring up pivotal weather. And what's this key area down here in the Gulf? There's where she starts to form this weekend. I'll take it one frame at a time. Right there, it's 1,012 on the millibars. That's your pressure. That's way too high to do much. There's 1,007, 999. So it's getting stronger. Now this is the Euro model. There's 990. And look where it makes landfall. Right there, eastern Texas and the Louisiana border. And that's at 986 on the millibars. So we're definitely, it looks like we're going to get a very strong tropical storm. Whether it'll turn into a hurricane or not, it's a little too early to tell. Now I'll go ahead and look at the GFS. Now the GFS is showing it. Not near as strong. And it's going to make landfall in a different direction. The reason why I watch the Euro for tropical storms is it's more accurate. Now, like 3 days ago, the GFS didn't even show it. Didn't show nothing. GFS is slow. As it gets closer, it starts agreeing with the Euro. Now there's GFS. And there it's got it forming down around there at 1,011 millibars. So the GFS is showing a lot weaker. But the Euro has always been more accurate. Now the GFS has it making landfall there at Louisiana, Mississippi. And it's kind of jumping around. Because sometimes it has it, here this model, this is a fresh run by the way. It reforms and then moves back west. And there's 1,004 millibars, 1,003. So it lands more around Galveston and Houston. But I don't quite believe the GFS right now. Now what I can show you, see our Earth. Notice these little circles. The green has a letter D in it. That's for depression. It's got it staying as a depression all the way over to Galveston. But the red dots has it forming a tropical cyclone. Right there, that first one with the letter T in it. And it curls more up to the Louisiana-Texas border. So the Euro's got it a lot stronger. But that's the two possible paths out of the Euro combination of models and the GFS. This is GR Earth. All you got to do is turn on your NHC and scroll down on the right side and turn on all your icons under the NHC section. Yeah, a lot of times the Euro is more accurate, but I definitely use the Euro for tropical weather. Okay. Now, let's talk about why no other tropical storms firing up. It's a little early yet. A lot of the storms this time of year fire up here in the Gulf. Yeah, Alec, last year was kind of dry for hurricanes. I really didn't get to do much. And this is a lot of stuff that I've learned over the last 2 years. So I want to show you the wind shear. Back to screen. This is the wind shear that's out over the Atlantic Ocean. Let me zoom in here. Okay, here's Florida. Now look at all these strong colors up through here. That's the wind shear that's out over the Atlantic Ocean. And what wind shear is doing out there is it's shearing off the top of all the tropical waves that's coming off of Africa. So that's keeping anything from forming in the Atlantic Ocean, as well as the Saharan desert dust. I'll go back to GR Earth. Satellite. Infrared. There's the west coast of Africa. And okay, that shear is up here in this black area. And these storms are getting forced to go south. There's a little tropical wave. Here's another tropical wave. But they're not able to form all the way because they're getting sheared off. The upper level winds are actually shearing the tops off. Oh, I'll live during this hurricane season. Won't plan on dying anytime soon. Now, right in here is where this first D starts, close to Macon, Georgia. That's about where the center of this upper level circulation's at right now. And I tell you something that's cool about this. Excuse me. This area of circulation, if you've been following me and Nathan this past week, all the storms that he chased, out in the northern plains, Wyoming and Nebraska and South Dakota, this is the upper level disturbance that caused those storms out there last week. And now it's drifted across. It came over around Illinois and then dove south to Georgia. Yeah. Oh, okay. Live instead of alive. Yeah. I'll be doing live broadcast of all this here, as well as our new TV channel that will be starting soon. I think that's just about it for now. But you can see how around Atlanta there's a thunderstorm popping up, and that's on the north side of this disturbance. And it's going to move south, all where them red circles are. And where you see the first one with the red T, that's where it'll turn into a tropical cyclone. Will it turn into a hurricane? Not sure just yet. This is for Saturday. Is when this thing's really supposed to blow up. So, let's pop over and see what Nathan's got. Nathan's there in Kearney, and the tornado warning is south of him. Well, southeast. And let's look at velocities. Not real tight circulation. Getting fairly close to the radar site. So, do you have any questions about the tropical weather? Yeah, yesterday morning it was 20%. Later on yesterday it went 40. 2 o'clock in the morning it went 80. And I was going to live broadcast earlier, But I was waiting for the 2 p.m. Eastern Time update. It didn't change. It's still 80%. But yeah, for it to jump that fast, I'm pretty confident something's going to happen. Hey, M19. Yeah, it's going to hit up. From what I've seen on the model, it's going to go up maybe close to Dallas. Now, naturally, after it makes landfall, it will die out quite a bit. The millibar so far is showing up in the low 1000s. So the higher that number is, the weaker that low pressure system is. And to remember that, think of low pressure, low numbers. The lower the number, the stronger that low pressure system is. Yeah, just stay tuned, and as this gets closer, I'll be doing more and more updates. I want to try to do an update every day. I'm not sure what's the best time to do it. I don't like doing them real early, unless I do them twice a day, because a lot of people are working at. Nathan's still in Kearney. I know he got a hold of me and he's heading out. Now, something I'm hoping to get tomorrow, thanks to donations, my green screen. That's what it looks like. Yes, definitely pressure drop, winds go up. Especially if it's being squeezed by a high pressure system not far from it. Because of the opposite spin between the high and the low, you'll get a squeeze play on the winds in between them, and that's when you get some really high winds. That's my new green screen program, or not program, excuse me, green screen material that I ordered, and that'll make my camera view a lot better. So, back up here. Let me get a hold of Nathan and see how things are going. Nathan, you got a copy? Maybe he's still getting ready. Sounded like he was almost out of breath when he got a hold of me. Oh, which is the best weather radar? You mean program? M196. You ask him which is the best weather program or app? For the PC, actually the best is what I use. The Gibson Ridge products. Of course, they cost. On my phone, I use Pickle 3. They don't make it anymore. I don't even know if you can still buy it. Most people tell me that for their phone, Radar Scope the best. Of course, it's got a fee to it too, I think. Copy that. Rotation's not real strong on it, but I'm keeping an eye on it. The others don't look all that interesting to me. I don't know where they seen poor areas circulation. I mean, they've got some circulation, but Nothing impressive yet. And Nathan is live now. Yeah, I wasn't expecting too much, but I was really surprised when they put that slight 2% out for you this morning. The storms in Texas, I haven't really been looking at them. Sorry. Don't expect anything to be really bad severe. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of shocked me when I woke up this morning and I looked and there it was. I mean, there is an enhanced Viper set, but that's way up north. So, glad to see you still got that 2% there. And it sounds like he's driving now. Go ahead and bring up. I tell you what, folks, my processor's running really heavy. I need to do a reboot. So just hang tight. Give me a few minutes and let me reboot, and I'll bring the stream right back up. So hang tight.